ladies and gentlemen, Norm Bobier.
Thank you, David. Thank you very much. Let's keep it going for our host, David Graves, tonight. Organized this great event for Jeannie. LoveJeannie.com is the website. I'm going to rearrange this entire set by the time we're done here. Let's get this going. Little known fact about our David Graves. David has won the same number of Tour de France's as Lance Armstrong. None. I think that paints a pretty picture, though, doesn't it, David? He'd be in his Darth Vader spandex, riding the French countryside. He's got the Darth Vader helmet on. Oh, I would pay money to watch that, wouldn't you? Oh, that'd be nice. See, here's the thing, too. You bet €1 on him winning the Tour de France. I'm guessing the odds are 80 million to 1. That is a huge payout, an absolutely huge payout, and big ratings. I'd also like to thank the Right Brain staff for letting us trash this place tonight, huh? What an awesome new location. This is gorgeous. Of course, I forgot, and I drove to the old location, and I was texting David like, dude, ghost town, what's going on? Wrong date. Okay, I admit I was texting and I was driving, but there's not a car to hit in the warehouse district right now anyway, so it's all right. As mentioned, my name is Norman Grant Bobier. My father chose it. And fortunately, he's here tonight to explain his actions. Yep. Well, I love you, Dad. I love you very much. Thanks for not passing on the cancer gene like Mom's side of the family. It's probably why you divorced her. Oh, yeah, this is a comedy show, folks, and this is only the start. 12 years ago, I had the bone marrow scared out of me when I was invited to join the Lance Armstrong Club. And by invited to join, I mean I experienced testicular southern discomfort down here when I was driving up north to go skiing. Oh, I woke up the next morning and my testicle was the size of a coconut. But you don't turn down free lift tickets at Boyne Highlands, so I sucked it up. Okay, that sounded a little weird. And I went skiing. And have you ever tried to ski moguls with a swollen testicle? Oh, I can't do this anymore. So I sucked it up again and went to Northern Michigan Hospital. That's the one in Petoskey, right? Where all the nurses are picketing out front? Well, that was like 2 decades ago. Did they finally get a contract? They still haven't. Oh, nurses deserve every penny. Absolutely every penny. They are crazy in bed. Let me tell you that. Okay, nurses. So I go to the emergency room, and it is embarrassing. It is awkward. And I went to the ER check-in nurse, and she, "Can I help you, sir?" I said, "Well, my nut's a little swollen up." "I don't understand you, sir. Can you please use the medical terminology?" "My testicle is experiencing significant swelling and discomfort. I am experiencing a great deal of pain right now, especially when I was skiing today." "You went skiing today, sir? That was stupid. You could have caused permanent damage. Be seated, please." So I sat down. 3 hours later, they call my name. Finally, the doctor is holding my swollen testicle like Thor calling his mighty hammer Mjolnir. I figured the comic book guys would get that one over here. But like that last joke, it was very awkward for both of us. I assume this guy was the doctor because I never saw him picketing once out front in that hospital. Only the nurses did. Thank you. Thank you very much. So we get this test over with. He gives me a couple pills. He says we're going to schedule some more tests downstate. Off you go. I took the pills. The swelling went down. I'm skiing again. Yeah. Go back downstate to Saginaw, and this is a serious point in my routine here. When you have to go through this battery of tests for cancer, leukemia, or anything, please bring your army to fight with you. Bring them to doctor's appointments, bring them to surgeries, bring them to support group orgies. Wait, did I just say orgies after support group? Hello, Internet. Goodbye, political career. So bring them to your support group orgies. That'll be nice. So, battery of tests. And I'm going to try to nutshell this for you. Get it? Nutshell? She gets it. The first test, of course, I think we've discussed that my testicles have gotten more attention than Snooki's pregnancy. Next comes the prostate exam. Oh, call me. Next comes the ultrasound. The ultrasound was actually kind of fun. The technician was this cute little librarian who, I'm naturally awkward around women. It's just a gift. And then you start applying some ice-cold ultrasound jelly to my testicle area. Oh, that was the perfect storm of complete embarrassment for me. But during the ultrasound scan, I'm like, hey, do you think I could get a picture of these? And she was really nice. The librarian turned the monitor, that black and white grainy thing, right towards me, and she goes, look, don't they look like cheeseburgers? And I was like, yeah, I saw the buns and patties. She turned the monitor around in the grainy black and white. I saw the buns and patties. Oh, parents, I know how you feel now the first time you see that grainy little image on the ultrasound monitor. And I looked at the nurse and I said, these are my kids and I really don't want to lose one. And she's like, don't worry, you can still have a normal sex life, you can still have kids. And I'm like, I don't want kids, those are little monsters. But you said I could have a normal sex life? Believe it or not, it actually worked. Nurses are crazy. In bed. Yep. So as any good cancer survivor will tell you, after the ultrasound comes the CAT scan. And the CAT scan is not a good time, ladies and gentlemen. It is a computer x-ray model of your body, and they have this dye called contrast material that they inject you with. And it feels like hot metal just oozing through your veins. For these guys, I explained to them it's like a T-1000 from Terminator 2 getting injected in your veins. And they're like, oh, okay, I can understand that. A lot of sci-fi nerds around here. So the night before the CAT scan, though, I was really nervous. I mean, at any given time, the doctor said, if it's positive, you're in the surgery room. We're taking one off. And I can certainly understand how my dog feels now every time we take him to the vet. What are they going to cut off next? So the night before the CAT scan, I drank 3 Long Island iced teas in 1 hour. Yeah, chug those things down. And then I went to bed. And the next morning I woke up and my face was stuck to my pillow. I literally had to peel it off and looked at the dried, crusted blood all over the pillowcase. And I was like, what is this? I went to bed. Apparently, according to my roommates, at 3 in the morning, I walked out of my bedroom, fell down the stairs, hit my head face first on our tile landing way, got up, butt-ass naked, shook it off, and walked upstairs and went back to bed. I remember none of this. Absolutely none of this. So, I'm early for my CAT scan appointment. 8 a.m., I'm there at 7:45. Norm Bobier, let's get this done. Have a seat. At 11 o'clock, the nurse came over from across the hall and goes, "Oh, you're here. They didn't tell us. We've been ready since 8. Really? Oh my God, I have been sitting there for 3 hours with my face just busted up. My ear looks like Mike Tyson took a chunk out of it. My neck is so jacked up that people weren't making eye contact with me. They're like, I see why he's here for the CAT scan. Oh, CAT scan, done. When I got home, my roommates treated me with, "Dude, I thought you broke your neck last night. Hey, are you going to get your nut embalmed? We could put it in a foosball. That'd be really cool." And then, of course, what in the hell happened to your face? Oh, I was a mess. 3 weeks go by. 3 of the longest weeks in my life while you're waiting for the test results. Finally, I get the call. I go in. The doctor says, "You need to be sexually active." I'm like, "I try. Do you have a prescription for that?" There's no prescription for hookers, I guess, anymore. That's a shame. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you seriously, I am very lucky. I am not a member of the Lance Armstrong Club. Fortunately for me, many of us, as we know, are not so lucky, which is why we're here tonight for support. If I had the money, I would buy as many stem cells, shark fetuses, and Chuck Norris's tears as it takes to cure these diseases. We all know that Chuck Norris's tears can cure anything, but the problem is that Chuck Norris has never cried. I'm Norm Bobier. That's my time. Thank you very much.